Hi guys. So today there's a new moon, and by the way, this is our intern Alice. I don't know if you read hers and Michelle's about me, but let's welcome Alice, and she's going to be helping me today with this video. So this video is going to be dedicated to the new moon that we have today in Leo in the nakshatra of Maga. So the new moon gives us this opportunity to create something new that's going to unfold in our lives for the next 6 months. And this new moon is extra special because it is tied to our ancestors. So if we utilize in between today and tomorrow to thank our ancestors, to prepare us for the journey that we will have in the next 6 months, they will give us their blessings. And some ways that you can do this is simply by think of your ancestors and what they did to get here, or even think about a specific ancestor. And if you remember the things that they liked, like the flowers that they like, offer it to them. And then with that offering, ask them for their blessings in this new chapter that we're starting. So in this video, we're going to talk about where each rising and moon sign will have this new beginning and this new chance to manifest something that will unfold in the next 6 months. Specifically, you can see some kind of the closing of this chapter on February 5th, 2023. And we'll begin with the sign of Aries. 1 second. I said Aries, but we're actually going to do it different this time. We're going to start from back to the front. So we'll start from the end, which is the sign of Pisces. Oops. Okay, and I'll let Alice begin by talking about where this new moon is going to be placed for the sign of Pisces.
So the new moon will be taking place in the 6th house for moon and rising placements. So they could manifest a new beginning with their work routine, their health routine, maybe a promotion, getting a new job, or having better coworkers to work with, healthier working environments. They could also use it to have like a new self-care ritual or a new workout regime, depending on fitness goals.
Yes, so the new moon is illuminating the 6th house for the Pisces native, Pisces rising or Pisces moon. And like Alice said, this is a good time for you to begin a new chapter and relates to your routine, to your everyday life, to your work life. Maybe you want to get an increase, like a promotion. Now it's a good time that you might get it. So try to manifest that, or even like a move of environment, or like a refreshing environment. If you were having some kind of difficulties at work, now it's a good time to get your recognition and to manifest a better work environment, or even a better environment as it pertains, like you said, Alice, to your routine, to your everyday life, to your health and wellness. So the 6th house is very important, very, very important, because it deals with everything in our everyday life. So you have a really good chance of manifesting something new there. Off to the next sign, which will be Aquarius. Okay, so for Aquarius rising and moons, Alice is going to let you know what area is going to be illuminated for you.
So new moon will be taking place in their 7th house, so they could have a new beginning or manifest like a new relationship, a renewal of a relationship, getting recognized in the current relationship. Also, if working in Hollywood or social media type things, maybe getting recognized.
Yes. What?
Maybe getting recognized for bigger and better things in that field as well.
Yeah, that's more aligned. Yes, you're right. Anything else? Okay. So yes, like Alice said, the 7th house deals with other people outside of yourself. So this new moon is illuminating others in your life and how you relate to others in your life. So there could be a new beginning, a new chapter in a relationship. If you're married, there could be a new chapter in your marriage. I don't recommend getting married during the new moon, at least not the day of the new moon, maybe a few days later, yes, because there's no light the moon is not illuminated at all. It's dark, complete darkness. So it's better a few days after. But there could be a new beginning. You can manifest a new beginning in a relationship, a new relationship, a healthier relationship, a new chapter in your current relationship. You can manifest also new business partners, new contracts within your business partnership. You can manifest an increase for your spouse, an increase for your significant other, for them to receive some kind of abundance, some kind of recognition. Could also deal with like the markets. Like if you're investing, if you could be investing, you can be receiving some kind of results from your investments. That's an Aquarius rising or moon. So yeah, this is all about how you are viewed by others and also the masses. So your relationships manifest something healthy around relationships with others in general. And we're off to the next sign, which is Capricorn rising or moon. All right, so I am going to hand it over to Alice for Capricorn risings and moons.
So the new moon will be taking place in their 8th house, so they could have a new chapter or manifest a new chapter in regards to a loan, inheritance, investment, also transformation. You can look to see where the transformation will occur for you based on the sun location
in your chart. Yes.
Yeah. Or also the ruler of that sun.
Yeah. Yes, very good. So yes, like Alice was saying, this new moon or the new beginning that is going to unfold in the next 6 months for you. It's happening in your 8th house. The 8th house does deal with like the darker parts of life, but it can bring a big transformation into your life. So you can manifest some kind of transformation to occur in your life in regards to, it could be your finances. It could be if you were waiting for some money to come through that it was delayed. Now it's a time when you can receive those sudden gains. If you had scheduled like a surgery or you were trying to manifest some kind of surgical procedure, now it's a good time to do that. Also, the 8th house deals with your in-laws, so you can manifest like a good relationship with them. Taxes, if you were, trying to settle your taxes to some extent, or money that comes to you from other people, manifest that. Sudden money coming to you, sudden or a transformation, uncovering of secrets. If there was some kind of secret that was being kept from you, now it's a good time to reflect and manifest on how those secrets can come to the surface so that you can begin to heal. There will be a healing span for all Capricorn rising and moons that will begin now and take place in the next 6 months. And by February, you're going to feel a big relief. So for Sagittarius risings and moons, I'm handing it off to Alex.
So this will be taking place in your 9th house. So a new beginning, a new chapter in regards to schooling, belief system, ethics, morals, also maybe traveling to new foreign places. Could also be like if you work in the law, like something going good at, or maybe, I don't know, like resolving some kind of law issue you may be going through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good job. Yes. So Alice is right. So this new beginning for you that will span for the next in a 6-month period, ending closing in February, it's happening for you in your 9th house. So you can get recognition if you're in university. You can get recognition by your professors, or you can apply for university and get into the program in the next 6 months. You can also, your belief systems can change, your personal ethics, your personal ethical values you can manifest some kind of change in that, or some kind of to surround yourself with people who have your same type of ethics or ethical or moral values. Also, an expansive vision, an expansive view of life. traveling. Alice said you can manifest travel in the next 6 months. If you work with foreigners, it's a really good time to manifest new business, more business. And even like your father's health, a better health for your father, a better relationship with your father, a better to receive more spiritual awareness, and to really and thank your ancestors for the spiritual awareness, because ninth house does deal with higher values and spirituality. And you'll receive their wishes, and you'll receive your wishes and good karmas. Off to the next sign, which is Scorpio. All right, for Scorpio rising and moons, I'm handing it over to Alice.
So the new moon will be taking place in your 10th house. So it could be a new way of being perceived by others, new reputation, a new job maybe, or a new style of work. Could also be getting recognized at work as like more authority figure. Also could be like a new legacy, new career building.
Very good. Yes. It's a good time to manifest to unfold in the next 6 months by February, some kind of recognition at work, whether that means a whole new work environment, a whole new career, or even like a glow up within your career, a glow up physically as well as career wise, even to be seen as an authority figure in your line of work. Because this new moon has a lot to do with your ancestors, given that your 10th house is ruled by Leo and your ancestors, which means that you can now in the next 6 months receive some kind of blessing from them in regards to your career, legacy, your reputation, how you're perceived by others, and your entire environment. Really, the 10th house is the highest house, the most visible house. So you can manifest some good things to happen for you in life. Off to the next sign, which is Libra. For Libra rising and moons, I'm handing it over to Alice.
So the new moon will be taking place in your 11th house. So maybe wish fulfillment, new desires coming to fruition. Also could be new friendship circle, new status, popularity, fame, success, recognition, success.
Yes, good job. Then this is a really good time for Libra risings and moons, because this new moon is happening in your 11th house, like Alice said, and the 11th house is all about gains. It's all about recognition. It's all about receiving your desires, and also large groups, large like society as a whole, or even like organizations, or even your friendships. So if you wanted to have like a stronger friendship group, it's a great time for that. If you wanted to manifest your dreams, it's a great time for that. If you work, like Alice was saying, in social media, you can manifest an increase in that. You can also manifest, and this manifestation will unfold in the next 6 months. By February 4th, 5th, around there, when the full moon happens, these manifestations would have come to fruition. So so friendships, you can manifest a new friendship group, better social network, also if you better connections, like business as well as friendship connections, and social media. If you work in technology, also an increase in that area. Your aspirations as a whole, and your the results that come to you through your friendships. So there could be some kind of manifestation that you want that's going to come to you, some kind of gain through your connections and through your friendships. And even just like manifestations in general, because this is the house of desires, this is the house of manifestation. So it's a great time for that. Off to the next sign, which is Virgo. Virgo rising and moons, I'm handing it over to Alice.
So this will take place in your 12th house. So maybe meditating or working on your psyche, or gaining signs through your dreams. Just a very like healing, quiet time that or just like a very healing, quiet time to enforce over the next 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so for the Virgo rising and moons, it's a good time to really isolate and get get clarity on on the surfacing of your limiting beliefs so that you can heal them. You can work on or manifest healing your limiting beliefs so that once you do, you can begin your first house manifestation during the new moon that will happen coming up. So, so yeah, you can work on isolation, you can work on or manifest healing your subconscious, healing any kind of heartbreak or mental health issues that you might be struggling with. It's a good time to focus on healing that, as well as your creativity. You can isolate and sort of get yourself into a meditative state where you can uncover your artistic abilities, because the 12th house also deals with artists. It deals with very deep work, very deep artistic abilities that come from your innermost self. So some of the biggest artists have 12th house placement. So this is a very important house for that. So isolation, working on yourself, getting yourself stable in order to heal yourself and then manifest things outwardly. So yeah, the next 6 months will be all about inner peace, inner health. Up to the next sign, which is Leo. Leo risings and moons, I'm handing it over to Alice.
So the new moon will be taking place in your first house. So your entire identity and just self will be shined with light on. And it's a good time to manifest self-love or love within partnership, or just more confidence, more higher self-esteem.
Very good. 1 second. Leo risings and moons, like Alice mentioned, this is all about you, your entire life, your entire sense of self, your entire sense of self-worth. You can feel an increase in your self-worth. You can manifest for the next 6 months some kind of physical glow up, some kind of recognition in your life, even like love, partnerships, even self-love and outer love from others. You can manifest your appearance, like I don't know, some kind of change in your appearance, health wise as well, body wise as well. You can also manifest just guidance from your ancestors, because this new moon is guided by your ancestors. So it's essentially their blessings that you are going to tap into so they can manifest into your life. So it's a good time to, especially this rising sign out of all of them, to honor your ancestors. Think about them today and think about everything that they had to do to get to where you are, and offer them something that was their favorites. And this can be one ancestor, or just like thinking about all of your ancestors in general. So you're receiving blessings from them in the next 6 months, and in the next 6 months until February of 2023, you're opening up a new chapter in your entire life. So August always marks a new chapter that's unfolding for the Leos the next 6 months. And you can gear this chapter towards anything that you want, your career, your reputation, relationships, marriage, whatever you want. So you have that opportunity right now. Up to the next sign, which is Cancer. Cancer risings and moons. I'm handing it over to Alice.
So the new moon will be taking place in your second house, which is house of family, finance, stability, grounding, security. So just maybe having a better work ethic, or being more stable in order to get more money, or just having a better home life.
Yeah, like Alice mentioned, in the next 6 months, there's a new chapter starting for you in terms of your sense of stability, your sense of self-worth, the structure of your life as it pertains to your finances, your family life, your self-worth, your security, your sense of security, and your sense of stability. are all getting illuminated. Also, if you work in finance, if you work in dealing with money, now it's a good time to manifest an increase in your personal values, an increase in your finances, an increase in your self-worth. So all of that is really being illuminated right now. So in the next 6 months, you can begin to see that unfold. Make sure you honor your ancestors today. That's very important in order to receive these blessings. Gemini risings and moons. I'm handing it over to Alice.
So the new moon will be taking place in your third house. So could be new sense of communication.
Sorry. Oh, no. Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. New sense of communicating, thinking, getting through to others. Also could be maybe new vehicle, new hobbies, or gaining more courage, more endurance. Also could be improving relationships with neighbors or relatives or siblings. Um, it'll be a good time for writers and people who work in the media.
Very good. Yes. So like Alice said, the Gemini risings and moons have an opportunity in the next 6 months to really manifest on stepping outside of their comfort zone, to gain courage to step outside of their comfort zone, to work on their community, to work on their hobbies, on their business. Maybe you start a new business, and now during this new moon, you can manifest getting that business going. Or if you work in you have to speak for work, or if you have to work in the media, or if you work in a career where it requires your writing and speaking abilities, you can manifest something in regards to that. Manifest writing a book, writing something, or even like short distance travels, like road trips, or even you can manifest growth in regards to your courage, in regards to your sense of craftsmanship, even, or even your hobbies and sports. Like maybe you can prepare now to run a marathon, and now is a good time to manifest for that. So yeah, it's a good time overall for Gemini risings and moons. And remember to honor your ancestors when you make these manifestations by either by thanking them, thinking about them, and also receiving their blessings. Off to the next sign, which is Taurus. Taurus rising and moons. I'm handing it over to Alice.
So the new moon will be taking place in your fourth house. So could be moving homes, buying a new home, or having an improved relationship with family members within the home. Maybe improved relationship with mothers specifically, or having a deeper sense of self-security.
Yes, very good. So for the Taurus rising and moons, this new moon is happening in your fourth house. So your fourth house is your most emotional self. It is your most hidden sense of self that only comes out when you're comfortable, when you're at home, when you're in your comfort zone. So this is a good time for the next 6 months to manifest happiness, to manifest a sense of security within your home life, within your happiness. It is a good time to manifest a move, whether it's buying a home, moving homes, moving places in general, or even like an upgrade to your home that can manifest in the next 6 months. So also your own sense of self-worth, your own sense of values, you can manifest it, opening up a new chapter in that, opening up your heart, opening up your also, because this new moon is so blessed by your ancestors, it is important for you to honor them in the sense of thinking about your homeland or where they came from, and really asking for their blessings in your emotional nature and your emotional self, and your and everything that brings you happiness in life and everything that brings you comfort in life. So this is a really good time for happiness and for security for the Taurus risings and moons. Off to the next sign, which is Aries. And lastly, Aries rising and moons. I'm handing it over to Alice.
So the new moon will be taking place in your 5th house. So it could be pregnancy or could just be more casual dating, having more fun, bringing out your artistic self through painting, drawing, coloring, or whatever, dancing. Could also be improved relationship with kids in general, your own, or just kids around you if you work with kids. Um,
Yeah, that's really good. For the Aries rising and moons, the new moon is happening in its own house of Leo in the 5th house for you. So it's illuminating your sense of creativity. It's illuminating your sense of creative self-expression, childlike self-expression, unleashing your inner child and healing your inner child. You can also be birthing a new creative project, or for those of you who are trying to conceive, it's a good time to set those intentions that will manifest in the next 6 months to conceive a child. Having fun with your friends, you're having fun entertaining yourself, with your romantic partner, manifesting a new romantic relationship, new love affairs, your charisma, your charm. So, and even like risk taking, right? In life, risk taking as it pertains to your creativity, business, love wise. It's a good time to manifest all of that because this new moon is being blessed by your ancestors. So it's important to today think about them and really thank them for what they have done for you to get to where you are today, and ask for their blessings in your manifestations for the future. So this is its own house of Leo, so it's a beautiful time to manifest things in your life as it pertains to everything we mentioned, and your creativity, your romance, love, children, all of that. So yeah, it's a really good time for you. And this is the end of it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And thank you so much to Alice. So you're going to be hearing more from her. And yeah, make sure that today you set some time aside apart from manifesting to really honor your ancestors. I can't stress that more, because you wouldn't be where you are today if it wasn't for for their blessings. And this new moon is really reminding us of that. Nothing can be accomplished without them, especially in whatever house Leo is in for you. Like we mentioned, this house is truly being blessed, and things in this house are happening for you because of them. So think about them, honor them, take some time to offer them something that they like, that they'll enjoy, and you'll see how with their blessings, your manifestations will unfold from now until February. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.